What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Survival Craze series. Today we're doing something a little bit different. That was a perfect landing. That was the smoothest landing I have probably ever done. But you've seen last episode, we worked on drilling down to clear this out, basically sitting on level 63, making it even with the land over there. Now, all we have to do is just get rid of all of these mountains all the way around, and then we, gotta change this dirt and stone and gravel and all this junk over to dirt. And then we gotta add some mountains to it, or some hills, add some detail. This one's gonna be a little bit more detailed than, the farming island where it's just flat. Have some things to it. So again, last episode we worked on doing all this. I feel like my voice is dying. Actually it is. All right, there we go. My voice ended up dying for a second, but we're gonna start drilling this. I just have to super glue all of this. All we got to do is just super glue all this stuff, which is going to be a little crazy. All right, yeah, we just have to super glue all this. All right, there we go. So this entire thing is fully set up on super glue. It is probably the worst set of super glue I probably have ever done, but it is all connected. So now, technically speaking, this has cobblestone, this has rails, anything that's going to jump in here, basically going to have a spot you go over. So all we have to do, I'm going to make sure this is going the right way. Block rotation, put that back on, boom. And then all we need is a simple little redstone torch. This is going to cause some immense lag, but as long as it gets done, we'll be all right. Alrighty, this is all we got to do. See all the stuff we have already. We have so much to do. Oh look, all the zombies. This ain't good. It is so laggy, dude. I can't move. Maybe it was too much. Maybe it was just a little bit too much. I just need that to finish and then we are good. It has to go all the way through. How many frames we getting? Just a casual 4, 6, 5, 7. Yeah, it's about there. That's about right. All right, we just gotta let this get through, which is going to be very much of a problem, but it'll be all right. It's an easy way to get rid of trees. I can say that. See, here we go. We're hitting some water now. We still have a good chunk to go. Look at all these blocks right down there. Oh man, so many. Actually getting closer and closer, which is pretty good. We just need to get to, say, the edge of here, which should be just fine. Oh yeah, look at all that. Oh yeah, and look at all those blocks. Just think, there's over 1,000 blocks right there. Over 1,000, maybe 2,000 of them. Never know. Alright, so we are almost done with this. Keep it going for a little bit more. Alright, here we go. And look at that. No more lag. God. So we are going to have to get rid of some things like some trees, stuff like that. Nothing crazy. Simple stuff. Alright. I need to get a little bit of lava just because I need to get rid of all those blocks. Because if we keep those going, it's going to be very laggy. More laggy than it already is. Oh god, look at that. It looks like chunk errors. I like it. Might as well get some free XP, I already have a free system, but might as well just take it all. That took a little longer than what I thought it would. Oh, this is going to take forever. Alright, there we go. That's not too bad. And now, we just need to go this way, and then that way, and then that way, and then that way, and that way, that way, that way. We need to go every single way. Alrighty, well, we just need to go on that side now. This will be a very laggy video, but we also have a very high priority set of drills. We have some few blocks that are, glitching through. That's not a worry. I can always get those when we come back. All right, so we should be good on this side. Let me go ahead and collect that. And we are completely lag free. Now we do have some things that we need to go through and clear. That's not a problem. We got to take care of that. And then we got to kind of flatten it out here and add that little waterway to it, which again, isn't a problem. It's actually very simple and easy. I just got bombed. Alrighty, nice. Glad to know that that didn't hurt. And we will go psychopath behavior and we will cover this up exactly how it is. All right, there we go. It's so weird having smooth frames now. It's crazy. All right, so we'll go ahead and clear this out. I was going to go a little bit farther, but I don't want to hit the other trees over here. So we are not going to. All right, so let me go ahead and get some water. Whoa, I need my shovel. Stop it. All right, I need a little bit of water so I can cover this in. All we got to do is put one here, one here. Okay, nothing else to. There we go. Now we have a little spot here. I could destroy this tree to make it, seem a little better, but honestly, it's fine. We have a little bit of water. We're good. No hurt. All right, there we go. We have a full line. We're going to have to come back through and change all the stone with dirt, which is going to be a very big process. I did have an idea. What if I just get a train and have it go down the middle and have it connect with millstones that goes all the way across and just have it filled with dirt? It's a possible idea. Now, something I can actually do. Since I do need dirt, I can just, boom, I could do this, add my magnet. It only accepts dirt, and we could turn the magnet on. So whenever I get close to here, this will pick up every chunk of dirt it possibly can. Perfect. And we should actually get a good chunk of this because we need dirt. We need to cover it up. And we did lose a whole bunch, which does suck, but we should be fine. Now if we go over here, we actually should still have some sitting here, possibly. Yep, see? We have a little bit. We have some that have been deleted, but that's not bad. 1700, that's pretty good. We're going to fly over to our base real quick. We're going to get some new fluid tanks because we are out. And I kind of want to have a full system before, I drop 18 blocks out of the sky. See, now we're lagging here. Not as bad as the other place, but we're still lagging here. What was I going for? Oh, fluid tanks. Why'd I go in here? Right, there we go. We get these two new ones. There we go. All right, we got new fluid tanks. Let's go ahead and head on back and clear out some more of the land. All right, I'm going to clear this stuff out real quick. I don't want to have it sitting here and I'm probably going to forget later on. So we'll just get rid of it now. All right, so I'm going to set this up right here. This line, just because if you go over here, that side's going to be manual, but we're also going to destroy some of this stuff over here. I don't want that. So we're going to use a drill right about here, which will stay in line and go to about here. We'll get a good chunk of it. Ouch, my face. All right, we'll do this. We'll activate it. Oh God. It's gonna get laggy. Very laggy. Oh yeah, look at that dirt. 3.5 thousand chunks of dirt. I was gonna try and go up here, but I could keep that going. We'll just have to get rid of the cobblestone that's sitting in frame, I guess. All right, well, kind of have a little issue. Our drill went down, so now we have a hole. Nice. All right, let me go ahead and get rid of all this cobblestone real quick, and then we're gonna have to kind of cover that hole up at some point. But all right, so we got this side. Now we just need to go back down this way, and then we're gonna have to come back over this way, but that's fine. That's easy. No problem. Go ahead and get rid of all this junk real quick. There we go. All right, we'll reactivate the system and keep her pushing. If it, pushes the correct way. I killed the chicken. I absolutely murdered the chicken. Oh well. Good thing Peter's not here. We don't care. See, we're going too fast for phasing items now. All right, so we have a lot more to go. We have, God, all this lag. We still have over here, we got this section, we got a whole middle section, which I'm gonna have to go back and do. We have over here. So this is probably gonna be 2 parts, most likely. It's gonna be a very laggy video, which is going to suck, but the only reason we're lagging is because this big machine. Kinda okay with it though, because it's getting a lot more space than what we actually would get manually. And it helps so much faster. Because if I was doing this manually, this would take forever. Alright, so we're actually getting pretty close to the end. We have a few things to go. Probably gonna have to stop here. Or, yeah, probably around up here. Just because we're gonna be colliding with the tree. I don't want to ruin my trees. So actually, you know what? We'll just stop here. Alright, let me go through. Let me collect all this dirt. Because, you know, we need some dirt. We need a lot of dirt. Don't shoot at me, you freak. Don't you do it. You're gonna do it. Fine, I'll go up here. Can't get me. Or look at all that lag now from the items. That's a pretty cool pattern. I like that pattern. I didn't fully notice it until I actually started flying over. It's a pretty cool pattern. I like patterns. All right, let's get rid of these little extra pieces. And then, well, I'm gonna have to figure something. Oh, look, a creeper. Really hope a creeper doesn't come and blow me up. Okay, well, he did it. That's good. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and get rid of this water because apparently we needed just a pool to spawn. Anything else? Does not look like it, minus some extra pieces here. It's not to worry. Then we got some wood here. All right, so yeah, we still have a lot of things that we got to do. I gotta get rid of this mill piece, which technically should be able to get done in one because our system is so large. I shouldn't have to worry too much. Alrighty, yeah, we gotta get rid of this mill piece, which we could just do in one simple like swoop with the machine. We're gonna have some spots that we manually have to get rid of, but at least right now we don't have to manually get rid of trees like how we had last time by setting them on fire, which ended up not working. But we have a full system that does it for us now, which is great. Don't have to worry ever. I just gotta try and make that train station for all of our materials. So we're gonna have to figure everything out. We gotta do layouts. We're gonna need pathways. We're gonna need houses, the farms, the lumber yards. Why is my phone going off? Stop it. We're gonna need a lot of things. I mean, a lot of things. All right. Well, we are gonna have to try and finish this. Hopefully it'll be a lot easier and less laggy, even though I doubt it. That machine causes so much lag. I do want to see if I can find some things that will help with that lag for the machines in general. So if I can, I'll do that. But for right now, we are going to end today's video here. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you do want to see some extra content, I do have a second channel in the description. More variety, more games, more random things like that. We also have started streaming on Twitch and Kick. So if you do want to check that out also, we stream Monday through Friday at 10:30 in the morning to really whenever we feel. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye. Whee!